Hello everybody, I am Tech Trains 101, also known as Mario Anthony, and today we're starting something new, and I say we because I'm with a special guest. It is Tyler, aka Megatrains. If you click on his lovely chubby little face, you can go and subscribe to his channel. Give him a thumbs up. Hey?
Yep.
Hey! There we go. Maybe a bit of a lag. Right, so today, we are kicking off a series of what we're going to call, TylerTech. One goes up on his channel, one goes up on my channel. And it's just going to be talking about London Underground or TFL related stuff that we feel is a nice subject to talk about. So what do you think of that, Tyler?
Quite good, actually. It's quite nice.
Hopefully, I mean, it's our first time so far, so might be a bit wonky. Also, we both, Tyler lives up in Peterborough, I live in London, so internet might break down, so we might have some glitches along the way, but hopefully things will smooth out as this series goes on. So today you can see we have OpenBV open, and we are on a lovely sea stock. And once we are talking about things, I'll always be playing a game of some sort, and I'll try and relate it to the thing we're talking about. And today we are talking about the scrapping of the sea stock, along with the introduction of the S8 and S7 stocks. So let's begin. Okay, so here we have a lovely sea stock that we must now start driving. So, Tyler.
Yes.
I want to know what you think about the withdrawal of the sea stocks, which is almost complete.
Lots of stuff. Yeah, they're, in my opinion, they're quite rattling.
Right, you know what? We've already hit a floor, and that is our volumes. So let's sort that out quickly.
Yep.
Whoop. Now speak.
Hello.
No. Okay, guys, sorry about this. Seem to be partially losing him. Let's go. Try talking.
Hello again.
Ah, lot better. Right, let's go. So, explain to us what you think about the withdrawal of the sea stocks. That is almost complete.
Yeah. Well, it came as a bit of a shock to everyone because they operate on the district circle and Hammersmith City line, so there's quite a load of them.
They were planned to go a lot later than they have. It's very odd. I mean, if you remember back to my sea stock cab ride video, if you haven't seen that, click anywhere on the screen now and you'll be taken to that. If you remember back to that, the driver even said to me about the sea stocks being withdrawn. I didn't believe him. I thought the sea stocks probably wouldn't be going until about 2016. But here we are now. They must be running massively ahead because the sea stocks are almost gone. And it's a shame to see them go. Hopefully, I myself will be on both of those farewell tours. The sea stock is a marvellous train, but it's done its time. What do you think?
Quite a long time. A little bit less than the A stock, but
yeah.
they're still doing a good job. Maybe a bit rattly sometimes, but it's expected. It's good to hear the good railway sounds.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's not the withdrawal of the sea stock that gets me. It's what they are putting onto the lines instead. The S stock. Now, I have no problem with the S stock. I have the problem with the fact that it's being rolled out onto 4 lines. I have a problem with the fact that it's going to be so bland. Each line seems to have its own sort of flavour because it has its own sort of stock. You know, so I'm going to miss the variety I mean, both the C and the D's are gonna go. The
Yeah,
A's
some
are,
hard service.
yeah, the A's are already gone, and it is a shame. I mean, I've never blind from an A stock. I'm looking at it right now. I done a blind change of an A stock once. I even been in the cab of one of these C stocks, as I said, and it will be a shame to see it go. I don't really want to have to see it go, but I understand that, you know, time moves on, technology moves on, but to be honest, I don't believe that the C stocks need to go yet. So anyone who's watching this, comment down below, let us know what you think about the C stocks going so soon. Well, not so soon, but you know what I mean. So early, let's say, than their original proposed date to stay in service till. And what you think about the generalisation of lines via the S stock. You see, I am really upset that so many lines are just going to be, the characteristics of them are just going to be thrashed away, brushed to the side, and just one train is going to be on it. I mean,
Just
if
like
that's
67 stock, I'm a bit
kind
lost.
of. I mean, even TFL staff have called the 2009 stock the S stock Air. I mean, after obviously that's a party of the MacBook Air. And it just seems such a shame that these good old trains are going to be just put to scrap when they have, you know, I reckon you could probably pull another 10 years life out of these.
Yeah.
I mean, at a distance you could pull about 10 years life out of one of these, but you wouldn't want to do that because it would get to the condition that the A's were in when they left, and they weren't very good.
They couldn't handle it.
They couldn't handle it, but you could get a few more years out of these, or at least maybe get a bit more variety on each line. And it is a sad case. I mean, Tyler, you even have sorry. Tyler even has a blind from a C stock, don't you?
Yeah, it's behind me right now.
Do you have it to hand?
It's behind me. I've figured it out.
Yeah, show people it. Go and get it. And so, it will be a shame to see him go. A real shame. There's some scrap movements tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Monday, which I'm going to film actually. I will see a C stock passing through Raiders Lane into Raiders Lane sidings and back out, and also through South Harrow, which will be very interesting. A C stock in South Harrow. So I mean that would be very interesting. And it looks like Tyler's just about ready with his blind. So Tyler, take it away whilst I stop.
Yes, right. It's absolutely huge. Let's put it in context. It's probably longer. If you were a full-grown adult, it'd probably just be a bit higher than your kneecap. I'll give it a little roll to find a nice destination and put them in contrast with my hands. It's absolutely huge.
Do you want to tell us how you obtained it, Tyler?
Well, I got it from I messaged Transport for London, and because one C stock had already left. This was just last year. A C stock had left, and I asked Transport for London if I could possibly inherit a C stock blind, and the customer service advisor said that he'll see into it and talk to his manager, and it kind of went from there actually.
Do you want to make it clear that it's not possible to obtain any of these anymore?
It's not possible to obtain any anymore because all the C stocks have now gone to scrap. They're all at Rotherham, and now they're just non-existent almost. But the good thing about the old trains is they still have them. Anyway, here's the destination of my blind. It's absolutely
All
massive.
I can see is in service.
See? Not in service. Let's go to a different one, so we can find a better one actually.
And what do you think, and Tyler, I'm not sure if this might be the first time you've heard this, but they're not preserving any of the C stocks.
I find that quite insulting, really, because they've preserved an A stock and a 67 stock, but why not a C stock? I just don't get it.
Exactly.
Why preserve one thing and don't preserve the other?
I think the only reason they might have preserved the A stock is to use it as a rat, though.
Yeah, here's another destination.
Hammersmith via Paddington.
And in comparison with my hand, it's absolutely huge. Anyway, let's pop this away before something happens to it.
It's a real shame to have to see these trains go, and I will be filming these rat movements on Monday.
Yep. We might even get some videos from us on Wednesday.
Yes. Oh yes, me and Tyler are meeting up in London this Wednesday. But I'm not sure there'll be any scrap movements on Wednesday, and if so, I doubt we'll catch them. But I'll tell you something else. Yeah, it was going to be very rare. We're going to see a C stock in South Harrow on its way, moving from Neasden Depot, which you can see it actually outside of Neasden Depot if you have a look at the vid. I'll put an annotation link, so if you click now, that will lead you to it. There's a line of C stocks outside Neasden, and one of them is being moved all the way down from Neasden to Acton, which sees it going from Neasden to Rayners Lane sidings, and from Rayners Lane sidings through South Harrow and into Acton. Additionally, I think there might be a few other movements. I cannot guarantee. You can find out through the Vine, Grapevine. If you search around, you're pretty likely to be able to find out some of these dates. If I ever find them out, then I'll try and let you guys know somehow. And yeah, I'm just really sad to see the season go, especially with the whole generalisation of all those lines. I mean, it would be lovely if we could have a different train for each line, or even just a different body shell.
Yeah.
Or interior colouring, something like that.
Just to keep the line theme going, like on the Piccadilly line.
Yes, exactly.
It's
so,
line colour.
How about we run this? Anyone who wishes to take a photo of the S-Stock interior, redesign it for a certain line, and give it to us, I'll upload it to my Flickr. So, if you want to have a attempt at that, upload it somewhere or email it to our email address. I'll have a look at it, and if it's good enough, it might just go on our Flickr. Practically no one's going to ever do that, but if you do, then you are epic. Here we go.
It's a nice contribution to everyone's.
Yeah, maybe we should try and run.
Community.
Yeah, maybe we should try and get more community aspect in here.
Yeah.
Bit of a news flash for Tech Trains 101 people. I will be re-enabling my YouTube comments as of today. YouTube seemed to have filtered out a lot of the spam, made it a lot better. Still not quite what it used to be, but oh well, YouTube and Google and so yes, but also if Tyler would want to explain and promote his channel, you can have a bit of a slot, Tyler, so take it away.
Yeah. I do these videos at Peterborough Station of First Capital Connect trains. It's quite a busy station, but not in contrast with King's Cross and all the major London stations, but it's nice. And I do some simulator videos as well if you want to watch them, and there's one going up today with the Jubilee Line 1996 stock from Stanmore to Kingsbury.
Open BVE.
Do you want to get the route and train?
Please specify it's open BVE, Tyler.
It is open BVE, by the way. It's a free program you can get off the internet.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Tyler, these people know what open BVE is. I'm playing it right now.
Anyway.
He can't film for shit. I need to teach him how to film when he comes down on Wednesday. If you look at one of his earlier videos when he tries to film a tube train, it is hilarious.
I know.
But don't worry, his video quality will shoot up massively from this Wednesday.
We all teach each other tricks. It's all nice.
Yeah. If you have any tips and tricks, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, thanks if you've stuck around all this time. I know it's been a bit slow so far, hasn't it? Been kind of repeating ourselves. Not been the best of things, but we're trying, aren't we? It's still our first one, so if you do stick around, we'll probably attempt to make these between 15 minutes and half an hour. We're up to about the 15-minute mark now. So if you'd like to talk a little bit more about your channel, Tyler, and then we'll sign off and say goodbye.
Anyway, yeah, this just videos of trains and stuff. It's not the best, but I upload when I can. When I have the chance to, I pop down to the station, or just sit at home, record some simulation stuff for you, including the signal simulator that Mario's already recorded and shown you. There's one on my channel as well, if you want to pop over and see it. Not that my videos are exactly interesting, but
so here we are.
I try.
Here we are at Baker Street now, where we will both sign off for the day. I will end my shift here. I complete a massive failure at a stop because I'm talking. I'm terrible. And of course, I think we need to say goodbye to the most important thing. So, I think it's only right if we give these wonderful trains, maybe not the most wonderful,
A virtual send-off.
a virtual send-off. That's a very, very nice way of putting it. So let's get into a good camera view. Oh, you always need a good camera view, don't you? I'm so unprofessional. And let's say farewell to the sea stocks. I'm Tech and Trains 101. He is Mega Trains. And from us, good sea stock, we wish you farewell. Let's have a round of applause for the sea stock. Good night and well done, good sir. Now go and be made into Coca-Cola cans. I'm Tech and Trains 101. He is Mega Trains, and from both of us and the C stocks and the D stocks and the long gone A stocks, goodbye.